Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Totti! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. Cole. Can he get onto this? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And here's Griezmann. Nicked it back, he's tried one! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
Ah, he's given it away! Picked out brilliant, there's the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rice, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he was quick to react. And that could set him on his way. Griezmann gets through on his own. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Pedri. He's played him through. He has found a way through. Oh, this is a... Can he put it away? Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Argentina go into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems...
And he's had a hit! It's Park Ji-suk. Rummenigge! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Griezmann. Shot could be on. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? India are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Griezmann. Dixon. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dixon. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that's shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Cole really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Park Ji-sung. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is commitment to the cause. India with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram can get it clear. And now the hit!
The attendance for this match was
And that's off target.
71,550.
India really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cole. Rummenigge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Header! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. 2 minutes to be added on. Totti. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. India ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the...
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Del Piero. Bellingham. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Bellingham. Messi. Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through here. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Del Piero. Look at the great hit! And it's a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they've got a throw. That is lovely. And he's had it nicked away. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Suarez.
And that's the start of another
Number
45
21,
minutes.
Rafinha.
Well, if you're ahead,
Coming on
it's a
the
good time
field,
to start moving the
number
ball
4,
quicker, Peter. Entice your
number
opponents
19,
out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
What a throw in. Kostic. Weghorst. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping.
Heads it! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
The attendance
That's
for this
just
match
as the
was
manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
71,898.
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Koundé gets it clear. Rice. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Bellingham. Belletti. India looking to pass their way through. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Kostic has it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. That's a little off target. David Villa. Oh, good spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's
There will be
Roberto
1 minute
Baggio.
added time.
Fires it in low. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it.
Look, there just was...
And that's that. India have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And already we're underway here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. Can he get onto this? Messi, in by Messi. Heads it! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Gavi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gavi. And here's Colomwani.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Colomwani! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Colomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gavi. David Villa! Now it's Totti. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be...
Great hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Belletti. It's a great ball.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Mosquera. Zubimendi.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Colomwani. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Just a quick
Yeah, I like the
announcement.
fact
It is
that
now
there was
time
a
for our
genuine
special
flow to
lottery.
this game,
Please
as
grab
well
the
as
tickets you were
intent.
given when you were walking through the
But
gates.
I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
India head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again. India carrying a 1-goal lead. Subimendi. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that could set him on his way. Belletti. And it's Lampard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Totti has found the net here, of course. Oh, played through for the wide man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
The attendance for this match was 80,113. Substitution in progress.
This their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Just off target.
Lobotka did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That could spell trouble. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's delightful. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. An instinctive delivery. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passing nice and neat. He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Totti.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added
And here's
minutes have been
Messi.
indicated.
Lobotka. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again. We are into overtime. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Hello,
minds
everybody,
of
and
the
welcome to
footballing folk
today's
in this
match.
part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Kvaratskhelia brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Saka. He'll try to keep this alive. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the counter is on. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's the throw. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Some really good ball movement. Belletti. Beckham. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Bit too much weight on the pass. Back it goes. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Del Piero. Oh, he's found support out wide. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming, and that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be
That has been knocked clear. That's an excellent interception. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India come off having... And Stoichkov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Saka. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe, and the finish! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating...
Danielson! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Played into space out wide. Now, can they get it back?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Hits one! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Rice.
Both sides then
Number
taking this chance to
17,
turn to their
Del
benches.
Piero. Number
This
8,
is quite a battle.
Bellingham.
Well, that goal
Coming
just
on the
serves to give them the
field,
momentum and
number
psychological
24,
edge now at this stage, but for
Conte.
me, they've got to chase a winner.
14,
And he's
Ernest.
managed to get free.
Number 4,
Just eases him off the
Gerrard.
ball.
Substitution.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Danielson! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Beckham, he has found a way through. And he's there to clear it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. India can look back at this result with regret. A front Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. to make that, and he did make it. Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism and power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's goals! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. And the shot! Costa-Curta getting this one clear. Scholes. And it's Son Heung-min. So we're still where we started right now. He's got away. Now it's Valverde. Belletti. Messi. Roberto Baggio.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bellingham. Bellingham goes steaming forward, and he's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And here's Baggio. Messi. Messi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Valverde tries to clear. Closing. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. He rises! It's there! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's only too happy to take that back. And it's Sané. Scholes is flagged offside. Throw it. Just too much on that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's
2
Mbappe.
minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction. Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Moved on forwards. Back into the middle. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Sané. Sané. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Costa Curta. And it's Sané. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. It scores. And that has been cleared. And the shot! This time surely! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager can make a change for
Number
the first time in the game
23.
here.
Scores.
That has certainly
Number
made things
14.
interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood
18.
to take any risks.
Belletti, and here's Messi. Valverde simply refused to be outdone there. That has been cut short. Oh, that's well spotted. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. And it's Belletti. Tries to get it clear.
There will be 1 minute
You
added
wonder
time.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shot a goal! David Villa! Brilliant! Late in the day! This could well be it! David Villa at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 7. David
And-
Villa.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set out... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Nice ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick. India really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Oh, great Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. He's looking to set free a runner. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's there to belt it away. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Perez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Great chance! And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Out to the left it goes. And it's Messi.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Taken back almost at once. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played back in. Messi. And he's had a hit. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Rice picks it up from the goal kick.
There will be 1
Messi.
minute added time.
Distributed tidily. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi. Driving forward. And the ball's a good one here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Red Star are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Now it's Perez. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. He is through here. He's had a hit. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Red Star find a position of real strength now. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played.
Eto'o, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Suarez. Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be out. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined us
to
for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Bellingham. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a corner. India with the corner. They're first. Koundé can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. And he has been fouled there. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's cleared it back out. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Osimhen. India still without a single shot on target. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer is flagged offside. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Hits one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Messi. Beckham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Now it's Osimhen. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. Works it forward. And it's Gerrard. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Gerrard. And it's Gerrard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1
He
minute.
rises! It's in!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. India carrying a one-goal lead. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Oh, what has happened? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's shifting through the gears here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
71,649.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down.
In with a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's onside! That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so...
There's the hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose. Gerrard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Real chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Now it's Bellingham.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Messi.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Osimhen. Well, they've got it again. Osimhen! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the...
And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Cristiano Ronaldo.